And we're back from our documentary. I hope you learned a great deal from that documentary. Like I said, a bunch of the other episodes are on YouTube if you're interested, so check it out. Now we have another one. This one's a little different. I've always been intrigued by this one. I've used it before. It's fun. So this one is entitled Ebony, The Last Years of the Atlantic Slave Trade. Now what they did is they took documents from 1825 or in 1825 in the West Indies, in the Caribbean. This is the French. And we actually have all the documents we need to recreate the journeys of two specific people. Like we can actually find them from Africa all the way to the Caribbean. You guys probably know how hard this is, right? How the names were erased, how they weren't named, how they didn't ask them their names because they didn't care. That it can be very difficult to actually trace individuals along these journeys. So what they did is they kind of did a historical reenactment of the journey of this brother and sister to the New World, and what their experiences were, what their experiences were like on the ship, what their experiences were like being sold, what their experiences were like working on the plantations down there. Sugarcane plantations were horrific, guys. As bad as cotton plantations and tobacco plantations were up here, they had nothing on sugarcane plantations. It's a really high labor crop, and it's really dangerous. There's a lot of heat involved. And if you've ever worked with like hot sugar, if you've ever made jam even, that stuff's like napalm. It's awful. So these were really tough conditions, and really difficult. This documentary does have a little bit more of the whipping and the gore and such. Now, because it is on YouTube, the poor folks that put it up had to put some of those weird fuzzy blocks over some of the ladies' bodies, but they also missed some of them. So you may see some women's anatomy that everybody has or half the planet has, and we're going to be grown-ups about it. I don't want to hear about it. Okay, I really don't. But it's really well done, and it's more of that kind of historical recreation kind of thing. So it's really fun the way that they did it. It's been dubbed in English, so you don't have to read subtitles or anything. So it's fun, even though it's about the French. So go ahead, watch this. This is really going to help us to contextualize the reading that we're about to do, about another person's firsthand account of the Middle Passage. So go ahead and watch this documentary. Pay attention to some of the tactics, some of the things that they were afraid of. There was always a fear of cannibalism that people thought was unreasonable, but I never understood why that was unreasonable. If you treat somebody like livestock, they're going to expect to be eaten. You know, that's how I look at it. So go ahead and watch this, keep an eye on those things, and then when you come back, we'll talk about our primary source reading that we're doing for the week, which I'm very excited about. All right, I'll see you in the next video.